I know, but this bitch has to die. If Teach runs my lobby in a 4v5, I will fucking like delete the game.
Why is there a ladybug on my mouse? There's a ladybug on my mouse. Ladybug. Ow! It's a ladybug.
You bumbling idiot! Fuck you!
Every fight so far, you have exhausted every cooldown to get to the queen. This is just him being tilted. This is literally just tilt. It's just classic tilt. Like, he's feeding so hard this fucking game. It's actually insane. You're literally feeding, okay? Dude, I would love to have Kefri's team this game.
If you went right, you would have been right there with me on the dude that I walled out of position that I'm fucking. But instead, we're just standing here, sucking each other off.
Sucking each other off.
The whole thing's criminal.
Yeah, I agree. The whole thing is fucking criminal. That you're blaming these guys for your fucking mistakes. Okay, come on. Disclaimer! Sit my ass down. Okay, listen.
Cool bug facts. You dumb fucking cretin. You fucking fool. Absolute fucking buffoon. You bumbling idiot. Fuck you!
No. Who the fuck do you think you are interrupting my video? Fuck you! Fuck you! Bug facts. Where the fuck did that even come from? I'm sorry? Oh, okay. Let's rewind that. All right, let's rewind that, please. Disclaimer. Sit my ass down. Okay, listen. Don't fucking hate. Don't hate on other creators. Don't hate on Kefri. Don't witch hunt. Don't do any of that bullshit. Because hate only begets more hate. You got me? Yeah, that's it. Oh, how could I forget? You see this right here? This is Kefri's Twitch channel. This is where I got the VOD from. So you know, if you want to see the original VOD, please check him out, because without him this would not be possible. And here's my friend Teach, who even shared this information with me in the first place. So you know, is this too. Please check these two out, and yeah, enjoy the video, you asshole.
Like, we're already fucking this. We're just standing here, sucking each other off. The whole thing's criminal. Like, it's just pain. It's painful. The whole thing's painful. The whole thing's criminal. I just want out. Just let me out. Just let me out. I'm gonna mold. I'm gonna mold. I'm gonna mold.
Gonna mold, huh? Okay, let's see this. I want to see his insights.
So frustrating.
He is tilted, so he might just say some really stupid things.
It's like, you should have been dead in the first 10 seconds of this round. That's the reality. That's why I'm annoyed. I have no one rapping left. I have no one going high. I have no map control.
And why is that?
Cool, we go left.
Because you're not waiting.
You're go left.
Dude.
You gotta take their high.
Dude, come on, Kefri. Are you serious? You can't see this? I know you're tilted, but you can't see this? Really? It's right before your eyes. Look at where you are. Look at where your team is.
No map control.
They're not ready! I'm sorry, but look at where your Ashe is. She's not even close to high ground yet. She was far back. She doesn't have coach gun either. I saw her coach gun just earlier. Alright, yeah, the Ashe wasted coach gun, but you gotta keep track of that. That's your responsibility to look at where your team is before you do something. Because it's a team game, okay? You gotta fucking, you have to actually look at your team and just go, okay.
Cool, we go left, but if you're gonna go left, you gotta take their high, right?
Huh? You're literally feeding, okay? I'm sorry, but I have to just, like you said, I just have to say how it is. The reality of it is that you're feeding right now, and Teach is taking that opportunity to zone out your backline.
My finger point.
Because you did not look at where they were before you engaged. And you also cheated your engage. You did not take... You're talking about them taking high ground. You didn't take high ground, okay? You didn't take high ground.
Shooting this queen.
They are. They are shooting.
But instead I have Ashe.
She's on the low ground, bro. What is she gonna do? What is the... What do you mean, Kefri? You're on the back line. You should... When I'm on the back line, dude, I would love to have Kefri's team this game. Oh my gosh, they're goated. Yo, bro, I'm sorry. His team was goated. Yo, my team actually shooting the enemy backline when I'm zoning them. And, like, the enemy tank can't get on my team. That's awesome. What reason does your team have to shoot Queen right now when Queen is on the low ground and she can't get to the high ground fast enough?
I go in to pressure out the back line. I should...
What is this Queen gonna do? She's gonna go like... And then they're just gonna peek back to high ground and just shoot her back line. She's not doing anything right now. Alright? Sure, she's zoning them out. She's baiting them into shooting them. What the Queen wants right now is for them to shoot her. So you're just wrong about this, okay? You don't want to be shooting the Queen right now. You want to be shooting the backline that you're on right now.
Should have people shooting.
Your Ashe should be shooting the backline that you're on. Because if this Ashe was not shooting the backline, you'd be fucking dead right now, buddy. Okay?
But instead
You'd
I
be
have
dead.
Ashe and Sombra. So, again, we're in the wrong spots doing the wrong things. Teach is going to stand there, and my whole team's going to crumble.
Yeah, because you died first. But and that was just misuse of cooldowns, of course, from you. This is stupid. Like, why are you crossing? Kefri, why are you crossing? You have access to the fucking high ground. Use it! Come on! You've been complaining about your team not taking high ground. Why don't you take high ground right now? You had the chance. You had the mega. You had everything you needed, and you did not. You did not take it. You did not take the opportunity, and then you died.
My Mercy is addicted to healing Junos. Like, addicted to it.
What is wrong with your, like, what is wrong with the Mercy exactly? I haven't really seen much wrong with your Mercy. She's just been pocketing the people that benefit the most from her pocket, Juno and Ashe. Now Widow. But, like, come on, dude. Like, who else is she gonna pocket? You? She's gonna fly into the front line with a feeding hazard and just get killed by Queen? I don't think so. I don't understand why you're shooting Queen here. Like, imagine if you had the high ground right now. What could you do? I mean, just look at their backline. They're so susceptible. Imagine if you saved your ultimate from the last fight, too. They'd be dead. Shoot the tank. Shoot the tank. When? When am I supposed to shoot tank? All the time? Because that doesn't sound too right. Like, when the tank is out of position, sure. If the tank is right here, I don't know.
There is no DPS passive on this tank. There's no threat to this man.
I like the one with the wet hole thing that smells bad.
That's not true. Look at this. Half HP right there. You see that? He walked up half HP. You are like, your team is doing better when you're not in the fight versus when you are in the fight. Your team does better when you're not even here. Like, look, your Sojourn has an angle right here. You're calling Rose bad? Rose is doing way more than you right now. I'm telling you that. Like, look at you. Look at you just fucking to the fucking cart. You're flinging yourself at the cart. Look at the fucking Sojourn. The enemy Sojourn is right here, man. You're not going to try to force that out. Come on. You're just going to blindly shoot the tank and expect the tank to die when the tank is not in a threatened position. Sure, the tank used shout, but I don't even know if you know that. If you know that, then it can be understandable, but it's the principle, okay? Like, this tank is not going to die no matter what you do. I'm sorry. Like, look at that. The healing, they got angles on you now. Look, you're trapped. Ana's on your fucking left. Sojourn's on your right. Queen is in front of you. And Soldier's coming too with some additional support fire. Cover fire for their team. You're just dead here, man. There's no way around this. You just walked into all their angles. And all Rose was trying to do was open up one, and you just fucking fed. So stop blaming Rose. That's your fault. That's completely your fault. Like, come on, bro. You really expect... What do you say here? Nothing, right? See? You don't say anything because you can't find fault with what your team did there. You can't. See? See that? I bet you know deep down that you made a mistake there and you're not willing to fucking admit it.
No one can resist my spell.
The whole thing's criminal.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me. The whole thing is crazy to me.
That's like that's what you'd say when you're tilted, literally. The whole thing is crazy to me because you can't explain it. You can't explain it in depth like I am right now.
Fuck you! You just got.
When you can't explain it in depth, just stop fucking talking and take a step back, alright? Like, come on. Look, your health, look at that. Let's see why you're low, okay?
I've already got like,
How about you go back? Yes, please go
I'm not
back.
even sure
Jeffrey.
like what's happening. So I know that
Not
I'm
sure
over
what's
here on
happening.
purpose, right?
Yes, you're over here on purpose.
I'm like in the silly.
Okay, good. He's recognized. He's in the silly. He's a bit too far up. Yeah. Like, it'd be better if he was, like, you see, if he was just right here on this fucking corner, he could just start here. This is fine. Just start here at least, or start on the high ground here. Start right here. Imagine how much better that would be than sitting here and face tanking the entire enemy team's cooldowns and fucking primary fires.
This Soj shouldn't control your angle right here. If this Soj controls your angle, you fucked something up on Soj. This Soj quite literally cannot control this high ground against you. Because the moment she lands, you put your...
True, your team is stacked, and they're not taking any angles. But you should be on the right when you look, again, look at where your team is. Look at where your team is, and then play accordingly. Look at where your team is and go, okay, my Sojourn has a bad angle. I'm gonna go to a good angle so I can actually open something up for her. How about that? Imagine if you were on the high ground on her right now. If you were on that high ground, you know what you could do? You could fucking spear the Sojourn that slides up here. Hallelujah! You win. And if the monkey tries to jump on you, well, you just spear away and you get to cover. And hopefully your team runs. If they don't, then whatever. That's on them, but fine. Alright, please.
You didn't put your E down. So she's gonna dominate this angle.
Okay, yeah. It's right. Like, he's right. He's right about the cooldowns right
You're
now.
right again.
Cooldown management is not good. He's too late on the exchange, but at the same time, he's just not focusing enough on himself.
You sit...
But again, he's tilted. That's just how it is when
you
he's tilted.
little fucking shit. We're gonna fix this.
You have been banned from the
I do
Mickey
not like
Mouse
that.
Club
That is
for-
narcissistic. That is very narcissistic. I can tell you right now, that is narcissistic.
That's a panic slide.
No, this whole thing, all of this. It's all about me. Huh?
We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this. What if they don't want it to be fixed, okay? What if they just want to play and have fun, alright? What if they want to improve their own way? Or what if your way of teaching doesn't work because you're just cramming everything down their fucking throat?
We're gonna fix this. This doesn't happen again.
We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this so it doesn't happen again.
You can
How?
pressure...
How are you gonna fix it? Has it been working? Why hasn't it been working? Is it really because of Rose? Is it because Rose is not capable of learning? Has Rose survived their entire life because they were not able to learn? Is that it? Because, call me a fool, but, I think most people in the world are capable of learning, okay? Like, at least 99%. I don't know. That's a vague number I could just throw out there, but I don't know the facts. But I'm sure most people are capable of learning, okay? You have to at least question your method of teaching. Like, what is your method of teaching? You're just cramming shit down his throat. You're just throwing information at him that he doesn't understand because you don't explain it thoroughly or you don't make him question what you're talking about at all. You're just...
this soldier
it's
here.
like the teachers that did that shit to me in high school, where they would just fucking give me shit to read, memorize it, and then I wouldn't be interested at all.
Right, that's fine.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Kefri? Look at this. Look at this silhouette here. What is he doing here? You don't provide anything for your team in this position, bro, okay? Like, sure, cooldown management is important, but positioning is, like, one of the most important things in this game. Like, without a good starting position, if you don't set yourself up for these good plays, like, yes, your Sojourn's positioning, it's also bad right here. Same fucking deal, alright? Same thing. The Sojourn is making the same mistake as you. That's what you don't realize. You think the Sojourn is making the mistake, but you are making the same mistake as this Sojourn right now. And it causes you to misplay with your cooldowns. You're forced to try to force your value onto them instead of just letting them walk into your angles and then seeing what happens, see opportunities from there. Because I know you're good enough, Kefri. You're good enough to fucking position well. You're good enough to be able to recognize these things. Recognize these things.
Recognize these things.
What the fuck is this? I don't know. I want to die!
So why aren't you fucking pointing it out? Your mistakes. He's not looking at his team again.
But you can't give up
It's always the same mistake from Kefri.
your high ground and let her keep her high ground.
True.
So now we
He's right about that. But why?
I don't know.
Again,
You tell
why?
me.
Why is your Sojourn giving
I
up
don't know.
high ground?
You tell
because
me.
you are in a terrible fucking position.
lose both of these things.
What are you doing
don't
here?
know,
You're
you tell
doing
me.
nothing. You're actually doing nothing right here. You're doing nothing under this fucking building. What are you doing in there? Where is this guy? Where's this guy's head right now?
I'm holding the off angle over here. I'm not even sure like what's happening. So I know that I'm over here on purpose, right? I'm like in the The whole thing's criminal. It's just crazy to me. I just want out. Just let me out. Just let me out. I'm gonna mold. I'm gonna mold. The whole thing is crazy to me. I'm gonna mold.
I know, he's tilted. His head isn't anywhere. His head is just focused on it. Isn't that ironic? I'm no saint, alright? I'm not... Many people would call me hypocritical, because I make the same mistakes. When I get tilted, I focus on my team's mistakes. But the ironic thing about tilt is the more you focus on your teammates, the less you're actually focusing on the important thing that you need to know about your teammates during your... Like, people say don't focus on your teammates, but there's more nuance to that. You need to focus on your teammates, just not on their mistakes. You need to simply just know where they are. That's it. Where's my team? A lot of people ask that. Where's my team? Even I ask that. Where's my team? Well, you want to know why you're asking that question? Because you didn't look at where your team was before you went. You're not playing around their angles.
Living up.
You're just hiding in this fucking room doing nothing.
This.
And then the Winston bubble cuts off your healing. Great bubble from Peach,
I
by
didn't
the
know
way.
I was racist.
See, like, and then the crazy thing is, the enemy team, they only took one angle. The Sojourn only took one angle on their team, and they won it. Again, he's
Like,
not
why is
looking
there
at what he's
negative
doing.
damage output?
You know what's ironic? He says that because, like, the first 15, 20 seconds of that fight, you know what he was doing? Sitting in that house, in that room, with the Mega, or is it a Mini in there? I forget, on Realtor. Anyways, he's sitting in that room, doing negative damage for like 15 seconds straight. I'm not even trying to diss him. I'm just simply angry. I just get angry when
Damage on
people
the
do
like
this.
right here. This Winston should have died.
Really? Really, buddy? He should have died? In what world does that Winston die when your Torb just died? Okay. All right.
Sounds crazy with how fast it was, but deadass Winston should have died instantly right here.
Why? He's behind cover.
Winston's already half health.
No, he's not. He has armor. He has plenty of armor. Look at that.
He turns this corner and walled. This should be full damage boost plus rail and headshot.
Oh yeah?
He
Well, look.
should die.
Your Sojourn's reloading. Don't you fucking realize that?
The reality is though,
Like your wall. Why are you walling this? I'm sorry, but why? You're down your Torb. I can understand wanting to save your Torb. You might have done it for that reason, which, okay, fine. But you can't expect your team to just kill the Winston when it so happens that you block him off by accident. But if you were intentionally trying to block off the Winston, well then, where's your follow-up? Did you look at where your team was first? No. Again, same
No
fucking
way.
mistake
We got
again. For the billionth fucking time.
Is he took 0 damage. I don't know who you're looking at. Why are you like giving up? Like, why did you give up this corner?
What corner?
You should be looking to shoot somebody.
He's reloading! Maybe like he has good fundamentals because he's like, you know, oh, I'm reloading. Maybe I should take cover and not take damage when I'm reloading. But sure, too deep. He went too deep behind cover. He could have just went right to this like red box, right? But still,
You missed out on an entire window
it's a good idea.
just then. Because you're looking back, but you don't need to.
This is very much like micro criticism. I don't think I agree with your criticization of him. Like, I don't think that it's merited because you're making the same mistakes, if not like worse ones. Your Sojourn has taken more angles than you have this entire game. Can you believe that? Most of this game, you've just been slamming your head down main on the cart and just fucking getting surrounded and dying. I don't know what else to say, dude. That's been this entire game for you.
Like, you should be looking for these shots.
Just keep going. Why are you using all of your cooldowns to chase this Winston? You are so obsessed with killing the tank this entire game that you're not even paying attention to the fucking angles that the enemies have on you. Look at their Sojourn. You just jumped right into the Sojourn's line of fire. What do you think you're going to have to do now? You're going to have to use your block the entire duration of it to back up, and by the time the fight starts, you're going to have no fucking resources to do anything to contest cart with. So how is your team going to take angles when you can't give them the ability to take angles? Or give them the time to take angles? You see this? You're all alone. What are you fucking doing? Oh, you're feeding, alright? You're forcing your Sojourn to feed with you. You can't just like do that. And see, your team wants to play slow. This whole time they have been playing their comp the correct way, and you have not been. Your team consists mostly of long range, and for the majority of the game they have. Their biggest strength has been their range. So, what do you do with range in this game? You play slow. You play to your range so that the enemies cannot get close to you, because if the enemies get close to you, especially the ones that are good in close range like Queen and Monkey, well, they just fucking run you over and you die. Alright?
Okay, alright,
So,
okay.
why don't you
Alright.
think of that, at least, before you start the game? Think, okay, I have an Ashe, so she's not going to be able to dive with me. I need to slowly play for time. Give her the time to set up an angle, and then make my play, okay? And the way you set her up on an angle is you distract the enemy without taking damage. Sure, you can take a bit of damage, a bit of chip, but don't fucking, like, walk in like you are now, alright? It's okay to distract the enemies, but not like this. You're just running into them, and your team can't do anything about that, man. I'm sorry. You are expecting these guys to have the mechanical skill of fucking Overwatch League level players. Like, that's not possible in this rank. I'm sorry. And you died first. Guess what? You died first, Caffrey. That's your fault.
It's criminal. It's criminal.
You went before their team even engaged. Their team was not engaged. You literally just jumped into them. And that's what you've been doing the entire game.
Criminal.
So no excuses here. No excuses from you.
The whole thing's criminal.
Yeah, I agree. The whole thing is fucking criminal. That you're blaming these guys for your fucking mistakes. Okay. Come on. Dude. Own up,
Like,
man.
he's overextended every single fucking fight.
You too! You have too! Do you not see this? Do you not see this? You are doing the same fucking thing, and Teach is doing it better than you because he knows how to manage his fucking resources at least. Like, Teach does make that mistake. He makes it a lot on Tracer, even. But he knows how to manage his fucking resources. He knows how to not waste his fucking bubble before the fight starts because he knows that his bubble is his lifeline. You don't fucking understand a thing, apparently. about cooldown management or usage, even though you were just criticizing the Sojourn's cooldown usage earlier when she was on high ground, on fucking first fight defense. On your first fight defense. You were criticizing your Sojourn for her cooldown usage, but what about yours? What about your own? Can you look at your Orisa gameplay here and think about your cooldown usage and why it was bad? Maybe think about why you felt the need to use your cooldown so early? Maybe it was because, I don't know, you were in a bad position, surrounded by the fucking enemy team with no support from your team? I don't know. Maybe that's it.
And he gets.
But I don't know what I'm talking about,
Wait,
so
wait.
I guess I'm just some nobody. I'm just some nobody tank player, right? This guy just expects
Like right
tank
here.
to just be so easy, where you could just walk in and just kill everyone? You're not a raid boss like that, bro, okay? Sure, people say tanks are raid boss, but that's an exaggeration, okay? Tanks are raid bosses when the people who are playing them play them correctly.
Coming for you and your family.
Like this. Winston is not considered a raid boss, but right now he's being a fucking raid boss with the support of his Ana and his bubble. Because with the usage of his bubble and Ana nade, him and Ana have these two have completely kept all 4 of your teammates out of the fight. Because he's actually using his cooldowns correctly and his timing correctly with his team. Teach is actually staying in his team's line of sight and you are not. You're just running out there, just doing God knows what. You're doing literally nothing, okay?
Should die. It's crazy.
I don't think Teach should have died there. He just needed to dance in his bubble better, that's all. I think his bubble was amazing. He just didn't dance in his bubble right. That's literally it, bro. I'm sorry, Kefri, but you're wrong. You're wrong, okay?
Like right here, the fact that I am this far up.
Is stupid. The fact that you were this far up is fucking stupid.
And we're not big dick swanging?
You're big dick swanging at the wrong time, bro, okay? That's all it is. It's just the wrong time. You're going in too early every fight. You're doing the same thing that you were saying that Teach was doing first fight when he was Junker Queen. The first fight of the game. You made the same
We just
mistake
don't
that you
have
made.
this forward pressure. And it, like,
Actually, you do have it. You're just not taking the time. You're not taking the time to play into your composition strengths. You're not playing slow because you have to play slow because your team has range.
frustrates me as a DPS player because I see it and it bothers me. Like I would kill for an opportunity to have forward pressure like that.
You would kill for your tank to fucking feed the whole game? Are you serious? I've seen you complain about Reinhardt's doing the same thing that you just did that whole game. Get real. Wait, what the fuck is that sound? Oh god. Oh god, it's that fucking music again. Turn it off. Please turn it off. Turn it off. Please turn it off. 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 Look at this fucking banana. It's fucking huge. It's okay. I am in control of my own video now. No. Nobody that I know of is here, so. Yeah. That's it. If you want to see more of this shit, check out my
Talk
Twitch.
about buttered
If
sausage.
you liked it, please, like and subscribe or not, because I don't really give a fuck. Actually, I do. I'll slit your throat if you don't fucking subscribe to me, bastard. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Just one more thing. You can check out my Discord too. It's in the link, the description below. You know. Bye.
Fuck my dead mother.
You can also get jiggy and shake your boobs. I mean...